everyone, I'm Morgan Kuhn, and I picked the topic of the Palace of Love, the Taj Mahal. And so the questions that I was given was, who built the Taj Mahal, why did they build it, and what does it tell us about the power and influence of the Mongols? So it was built by the Mongol Emperor Shah Jahan, and he had built the house or the palace for the remains of his wife. And back then it was very common for the emperors to have multiple wives. In this case, he had 3 wives. And his favorite of his 3 wives was his third, and her name was Taj Mahal, and she died in 1631 after giving birth to their 14th child. So, as he loved her the most, he wanted to give her a palace for her remains to be in for the rest of eternity, and he started construction of it in 1632, and it took over 20,000 workers to build, and it's so awesome, but they used elephants then to transport construction tools and all the marble that they used. So it took over 1,000 elephants, and it lasted about or over 20 years. And so this guy right here, Lahori, was believed to be the architect of this project. And obviously he named it after his wife. So something that I found very interesting as I was researching, this wasn't part of it, but I decided that it was really cool, the symbolism that people have found in the Taj Mahal. So before the 20th century, there wasn't a whole lot of research that had gone on about the Taj Mahal, and people just said that it was just such a beautiful symbol of love and that he loved her so much, and it was just this temple built for her, and that it was just a symbol of love. But after the 20th century, people started doing much more research on it, and they realized that it was basically a symbol of paradise. And some of my research on that was that certain elements in it represented things that could be symbolized in paradise, like the use of symmetry or the layout of the buildings on the grid, the decorations, and the ordering of materials according to their color. There wasn't a whole lot on it, but I thought it was super interesting. And something else in the symbolism was the presence of the number 4. And the interesting thing about this is it's a common number in the Quran, because it divides into equal parts and has several geometric representations and associated with logic and rigor. And it was a characteristic sought out by Mongol builders in this time. So things like the garden is in a perfect square, or there were 4 domed roofs surrounding a main dome. There were 4 pillars, just something very interesting to me. So what does this tell us about the power and influence of the Mongols? I couldn't find a whole lot on this, but the things that I found was that the Mongols are very, very smart in this time. So they found that the 4 pillars that are around the Taj Mahal are slanted away, and this shows that they were aware of earthquakes, and it shows how intelligent they are. And it showed they were very wealthy. So the entire thing is built out of white marble, and it's filled with the most beautiful assortments of like gold and silver and precious fabrics, jewels. And something else, I just thought that they were very powerful because they were able to hire this big name architect back then and have over 20,000 builders help them with this. And they just had elephants at their dispense, so I thought that that shows how powerful that they really were in this time. and then just my references page. So thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. Hope we have a great semester. Thank you.